Hi everyone, welcome to TGIF, another Friday, another episode. In the last 2 years, the way we communicate and collaborate has dramatically changed. Thanks to technology, that we're able to sustain communication channels despite not meeting people in person. Of course, what has not changed is the need for human connections and community networking. Recently, communities as a feature was announced in Microsoft Teams. To know more about it, watch this episode. And I'm pleased to welcome back actually, Radhi Agarwal, who is a senior product manager with Microsoft Teams Engineering for this episode. Radhi, welcome back to TGIF.
Hi, Sandeep. So excited to be here and talk about this entire new experience that we recently shipped almost just 15 days ago.
Wonderful. In fact, I must thank you for coming back because last time you were here, you spoke about a cool capability in Teams, and now you're back again with one more announcement. It's always a pleasure hosting you, Radhi. So, first question to you: communities in Microsoft Teams. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so just to pick up on the point you mentioned, Sandeep, right? Like in the pandemic, all of us realized how much technology can do for us in terms of working remote, connecting with internal, external stakeholders, whether you're at home for your personal life, whether you're a small business owner or in a large enterprise, right? And one of the key aspects is the need for human connection did not go away. We see more people wanting to come back to office, right? Than sitting at home and doing virtual meetings. And that's where it stems this scenario of having an entirely new experience to help people come together as a community to get things done. Right. And that's where we recently launched communities in Microsoft Teams free, where along with the existing capabilities that were there before, which is basic chat, calls, and meetings, we've added a whole new communities creation, engagement, and management experience, which is available worldwide for all users on their iOS and Android phones. All you need to do is going to Teams, sign up or sign in with your personal account, and you'll see the new experience there and get started by creating your community, inviting folks in, and getting productive with the community.
Thanks for that narrative, by the way. But let's get real. So let's look at some couple of real examples, evidences of how this has been implemented.
Yeah, so it's been amazing to see the early response on this. And in India region specifically, we are working closely with two partner organizations. One is IIT Madras, one of the most premier institutions in the country. And the second is Social Enterprise Organization, ISEC. I'll touch a little bit about how both of them are getting to use communities. Let me start with ISEC. ISEC is a social enterprise, like I mentioned. They are running several initiatives to drive digital upskilling across a group and strata of segments of users, right, in the country. And one of the programs through which they want to actually upskill over 200K individuals digitally on Microsoft and other technologies is one of the programs where they are starting to use communities, right? They are creating communities of students, of teachers, trainers, with the goal of sharing structured information easily so that folks can stay on top of what is happening in the community, get access to important resources before or during the sessions. After the sessions, use the community for help in placements, doubts, queries to make the most of the digital upskilling program that the students are part of, right? So that's what ISEC is doing. Coming to the other side, we've got IIT Madras. It's very common, like when there are students or mentors and teachers, there are so many people involved in an educational experience, right? And one aspect is an in-class experience. And then there are a lot of outside the class experiences that enhances a student's learning. And that's where IIT Madras is piloting mentorship-led community.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Radhi, quickly, last question to you now. Businesses, if they're looking at how can they leverage this capability, what's your guidance?
Yeah, so as you or this audience might already be aware, right? So Microsoft Teams Free is our starting point for small businesses to enable communication and collaboration for their setup, right? And to that same experience, now we've added communities. So what does that mean? So if you're a small business that where you want to create a structured, interactive community with your customers, with your partners, right? It could be to share out new promos, new deals, new customer service announcements. This is a great place to do that. The beauty with communities and teams also is that we have enough privacy controls. So let's say you have all of your customers in a single community and they don't want to show their phone number or email, they can easily hide it, right? So today, one of the most common things is you're added to all of these groups and your profile is completely exposed, right? And you may not want that. So that's another scenario for small businesses as well, where we think communities is a great.
Radhi, awesome. Thank you so much. As you rightly said, if any business wants to build the human connection in a very formal fashion, I think communities and teams is a great capability to get started. So thanks so much, Radhi, for joining in. And you always come back and kind of, given us a technical capsule in a very meaningful fashion. We'll appreciate that.
Awesome. Thank you for having me, Sandeep. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.
Wonderful.
For everyone that's watching this.
Absolutely. So everyone watching us today, have a wonderful Friday and have a great weekend and keep watching TGI. Bye-bye.